Yo, 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 what is going on, everybody? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. And yeah, I'm just chilling, relaxing. It's Sunday. How's everybody enjoying their weekend out there? Hope you guys are having a good time. It was very beautiful this weekend on the East Coast. So hopefully where you are living, it's just as nice as it is where I am living. So I have some questions for you guys, for all my Ghost Recon peeps out there, everyone in the community. I wanted to really talk about this grinding issue that seems to be a format with these new Ubisoft games, whether it's Odyssey, The Division, now Ghost Recon. And when I say grinding, I mean they're implementing these systems with tiered loot and these mechanics where you're constantly getting uh, upgraded gear in the form of just numbers, upgraded guns in the form of just numbers. And I really wanted to get as many people to comment on this as possible. I really want you guys to comment down below how you feel about what I'm going to discuss right now. And it's what drives you to grind in a game. What drove you to keep playing Ghost Recon Wildlands, the PvE? What kept you coming back to it? What was the addicting nature of the game? Was 100%ing it just a thing you needed to fulfill? Or, you know, did you want all the guns? Did you want all the attachments to the guns because you wanted to use all of them? Did you fall into, you know, finding your favorite weapon? For instance, for me, I loved the M4. I usually use the M4. I do mix and match. I do mix some other guns in there every once in a while. But, you know, it's the question really remains for me is making loot in the form of weapons and your gear, making them higher and higher and higher, therefore making you grind more and more and more, is that what is going to make Ghost Recon Breakpoint addicting to you? Or is it more cosmetic? For instance, if you had a choice and your choice was to grind for an M4, an M4, an M4, an M4, an M4 as you got higher, is that more addicting to get the newest M4 with the most damage or whatever? Or is it more addicting to say, hey, I want this beanie, or I want this you know, I want this mask, this mask, this mask? Like, what type of system would you rather see implemented to keep you coming back to play in a fashion in which companies are trying to get you to continuously log on to obtain something? I know for me, it's gear. And I don't know if that's embedded in me from my World of Warcraft days. It's always been about getting cool looking gear and trying to get a full tier set or a full dungeon set and making my guy look cool. Regardless of what the stats might have been, I just wanted to look awesome. You know, that might be just, you know, how I view things. For you, it might be, no, you want the gun with the best stats. You know, maybe it's this right here where you want to get the best assault rifle, you want to get the best, you know, light machine gun, you want to hook them up, mod them. So would a system more in creating and crafting everything for your gun, would that be a better grinding system for you? Like, what is it that makes you guys tick, that makes you guys keep coming back to a game like Ghost Recon when the grinding is done? For instance, with Wildlands, right, you got all the attachments, all the weapons, the gear was already there. You really didn't start unlocking gear until they introduced, what was it, the daily challenges, where they would give you, like, you could get a mask, or you could get the Splinter Cell goggles and things like that. Like, I like things like that. That's what makes me want to grind towards something. Give me a challenge with something that you're gonna earn at the end of that challenge, like a cool backpack or a cool item that I'm gonna wear, and that keeps me coming back to something. But for you guys, what really drives you to keep playing this game? And the reason why I'm asking this, and the reason why I'm thinking about this, is the simple fact of where Ghost Recon Breakpoint seems to be going with its system. How we're going to be level 10, 11, 12, 13, etc. Maybe it goes up to 30 again like it did in Wildlands. And you're going to continuously be replacing weapons and replacing things that you already had. And so I'm wondering, is that system really going to work for Ghost Recon fans? Or is it going to be more clothing based, to where you come in here and you really want to see, you know, you want to complete a complete set? And I guess what made me think of this, you know, name dropping World of Warcraft again, is that, would you like to see something where there are sets in the game, almost like in the Division, but those sets have to do with giving you attributes? So you get a complete set in the Division, and now you have your attributes get higher. You have set bonuses that give you perks. Would you like to see something like that with Breakpoint, minus the attributes and perks? For instance, you know how you kind of want to hook up your whole character in something that looks good. So let's go to my special outfits. I showed this in the last video. So you see, you kind of you hook your character up in a way where, you know, he looks you know he looks like a tough MF, you know. And would you like to see Ubisoft create specific character sets, and not, you know, maybe they don't always have to be, what is it in costumes, you know, like look at the Splinter Cell one, right? Like, this is a specific costume, like that's it, it came in with this character. Would you like to see things like this in game, to where there's a name set and you have to do certain things to grind for it? You know, same thing like Yeti Hunter, you know, sets that make the Future Soldiers set. Even going to the icons, you know. And this is one guy that I unlocked with points in the store. You know, this guy looks badass, man. He looks like an awesome character. And I'm trying to think what's the best way to make a game grindable, because I feel like that's what Ubisoft is really trying to do right now, and they're trying to come up with ways to make people keep playing their games, so they can send you to the store for currency or this, that, and the other, so you can purchase things. And what I'm wondering is, do people really want to purchase weapons? Do they want to purchase attachments and things like that? Or do they want to purchase cosmetics? Do they want to purchase vehicles? I feel like a missed opportunity in Wildlands was making our safe houses more like GTA homes with garages and things like that. Excuse me. What I mean by that is, at no point could you purchase a helicopter and have them pop up at your safe houses. You know, like all that stuff was just you could only order it in on your rebel wheel. You could have your chopper sit down. At no point did your safe house become a place where you had your arsenal of whatever you wanted. You had all your cars, all your vehicles laid out for you to choose. And I think that was a missed opportunity. And in this case with Breakpoint, they actually reverted back from that and they made just the bivouac, so you don't even get safe houses now, but they're going to operate the same way. But I really wanted to make this video short and quick. I didn't want to take up too much time. I wanted to really get from you guys your opinions on what makes a game addicting, what makes you want to grind the game, you know, day in and day out to get something better. Is it stat-based gear, weapons, attachments, modifications, things like that? Or is it cosmetic-based systems where, you know, you get your helm, your chest, your pants, and you set your character up to look like, you know, you're in the desert, in the jungle, you know, all these different variants of clothings and characters that they have to offer, whether you unlock them or purchase them. What would you prefer to see as grindable options in games, minus a paywall to get them? So that's really all I wanted to discuss today. I really wanted to because I was thinking about it, and I'm a like I said before, I'm a cosmetic based guy. You lay out cosmetic items and I'll go grind to find them. That's really what gets me going and gets me playing a game when it comes to grinding and things like that. But again, that might be programmed in my head from my WoW days. But let me know in the comments, guys, what you think about that. And yeah, that's all for now. We could discuss it, some pros and cons of each, and yeah. So everyone, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.